I've been seeing blue tansy everywhere in skincare lately, but I actually discovered it through one of my favorite clean brands, Primally Pure. I didn't believe in natural deodorant until I tried their best-selling Blue Tansy deodorant. This one is actually clean, and it actually works. Blue Tansy is this really calming antioxidant that helps soothe irritation and inflammation, especially if your skin tends to react easily in areas like underarms. And what I love is that the same ingredient runs through their entire soothing collection, from facial mists when you need a little pick-me-up to their soothing spirulina face mask, packed with raw honey, kaolin clay, and wild-crafted botanicals. I've honestly never experienced anything like it. So if your skin has been feeling a little overwhelmed lately, return to calm with Primally Pure. Their Blue Tansy line is a beautiful place to start.
Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
The Michael movie just hours from release. Tonight, the controversy hits a fever pitch. The film under fire for the story it doesn't tell.
I told you what to think.
Why star Colman Domingo's response is fueling more backlash.
The first allegations in 2005.
Plus, cut completely why the Diana Ross role was removed.
Diana Ross is a dear friend of mine.
Then, shocking video.
The husband is armed with a possible gun.
Dylan Sprouse comes face to face with a home intruder. How he held him off.
Shut. Hiya. Enough said.
Plus, Baywatch star David Hasselhoff spotted using a walker. The new photos raising concern. What's really going on? And Hulk Hogan's son speaking out.
This stuff is killing you, you gotta get off of this stuff.
Only ETs with Nick Hogan on his father's final days. Plus, the Mormon Wives get cameras rolling again.
We're back better than ever.
But will Taylor Frankie Paul join them?
She's up and down,
Plus, meet the stars of the new spinoff.
I am a lot different from the original OG cast.
And a sneak peek at the new shows taking over reality TV.
I may look cute, but I kind of run the place.
E.T. starts now. The Michael movie is here and is poised to break box office biopic records. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Entertainment Tonight. Now, two things can be true: excitement for the film and the flip side, how a movie that celebrates Michael Jackson's rise handles the falls of MJ's real-life scandals.
We live in an environment now where we take survivors of sexual abuse very seriously. What would you say to folks who see this and they're like, you know what? They whitewashed that part.
I think the film takes place, from the 60s to 1988. So
Right.
It does not go into the first allegations in 2005.
Colman Domingo defending the final cut of the biopic, even though the first allegation of child molestation against Michael actually went public in 1993 and was initially included in the film, but ultimately cut out. The behind-the-scenes drama has divided the Jackson family, with Janet and Paris taking sides.
There's always a rough draft, a first cut, and then you say, oh, you need to add a little bit of this or whatever to make it a little bit like seasoning of food.
So why wasn't the abuse allegation included in the film?
There have been many disgusting statements concerning allegations of improper conduct on my part. I am innocent.
The then 13-year-old boy reportedly had a clause in his settlement barring any film portrayal of the alleged abuse.
Unfortunately, after we finished shooting, we found out that the estate didn't really have the rights to the story we were telling.
There's a possibility of it being a part 2 that may deal with some other things that happen afterwards.
Today, Kat Graham, who was cast as legend Diana Ross, reveals she was also cut from the film due to certain legal considerations.
I think that right now, in this time, in this day right now, we need a celebration of Michael and his music and his impact around the world.
I want to entertain people, bring some type of joy, escapism, magic to the world.
Paris says she decided not to participate in the film after reading an early script saying, quote, "The film panders to a very specific section of my dad's fandom that still lives in the fantasy. At the end of the day, that doesn't really fly with me." Janet Jackson asked not to be portrayed in the biopic.
You see it, you can do it.
Michael hits theaters tomorrow and is on track to become the highest-grossing musical biopic of all time. The big question now, with a part 2 already in the works, will the sequel explore Michael's darker chapters?
I know there's a lot more to be told in Michael's story.
Let's move on to startling new video.
The husband is armed with a possible gun.
Disney alum Dylan Sprouse, gun in hand, confronting an alleged trespasser outside his home early Friday morning.
The husband is holding down the suspect that was attempting to break in.
TMZ with footage from the incident before the suspect was arrested and taken into custody. Dylan downplayed the drama when we spoke to him and his wife Monday night.
How are you guys doing?
Hiya! Enough said.
No, we're just happy for this distraction, you know.
Meanwhile, there's concern today for a Hollywood icon. That's Baywatch star David Hasselhoff, spotted in new photos looking frail and using a walker. The 73-year-old with his wife at his side outside a medical building in West LA yesterday. It's a stark contrast from his slow-mo beach runs more than 3 decades ago. So what's going on? Well, ET has learned that David is currently recovering from knee and hip surgery and, quote, he's doing well and feeling good.
How are you handling the pandemic?
It scares me, it really does.
When we last spoke to David, he had just wrapped a commercial poking fun at his Baywatch days.
I've done the Baywatch, I've done the Night Rider, I've raised the kids, I've done that. Now, I want to just be a regular guy, you know?
And we're learning more about Hulk Hogan's final days, the wrestling legend walking with a cane and struggling with chronic pain in the new Netflix docuseries Hulk Hogan, Real American. This morning, our Denny Directo spoke exclusively with Hulk's son, Nick.
One of the most intense moments in the docuseries is your dad describing how low it got at one point.
I started drinking and, started eating pills. Next thing I know, I'm sitting in front of my bathroom with a gun in my mouth.
My dad sheltered us from that quite a bit, and he never really opened up to anybody about what he was going through until years later.
He also spoke about taking significant amounts of fentanyl.
I went to the pharmacy, he goes, "You should be dead."
The thing with the fentanyl, it's a little out of context in a way because, he was going through so much pain. He had hip replacements, knee replacements, 10 back surgeries. Nobody really knew what it was.
All right, let's move on now to big TV news, starting with this reality TV return.
You're back in production, just announced. How does it feel to be back?
We're excited. We're back better than ever. Yeah. Best season ever.
Taylor, of course, we're all wondering if we'll see her this season.
You just never know with this group, and we'll see. Right. We do what's best for her. Yeah. So that's what our priority is.
How is she doing?
She's doing good. She's up and down, like to be expected.
Today, Taylor Frankie Paul cryptically deactivated her socials, but it looks like the cameras are officially back up on The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That's the ladies filming with 2 cast members from the just-announced Secret Lives Orange County spinoff coming to Hulu later this year, featuring social media stars and Macy's sister, McCall.
I am a lot different from the original OG cast because I am not the breadwinner. Okay. I'm the bread maker of the family.
California Mormons are very different than Utah Mormons, so I think it'll be fun to just see how that all plays out.
Plenty of stars were out announcing new reality TV coming to Hulu and ABC later this year. The Girls, a new reality show featuring Khloe Kardashian and her inner circle. Docuseries $1 Million Nannies following elite nannies who launch an agency in Ibiza. Celeb competition show The Mob from the creators of The Traitors, hosted by the White Lotus star Parker Posey.
I may look cute, but I kinda run the place.
There's also a Dancing with the Stars spinoff, The Next Pro, hosted by Robert Irwin. Meanwhile, the first 2 season 35 cast members have been revealed. Summer House star Sierra Miller and Traitors breakout Mara Higgins. But things kinda went off the rails when Alfonso Ribeiro made the announcement.
You've obviously had a big year, full of betrayals.
Yeah, and I think I've learned my lesson.
Well, we've got some male pros that might let you down. That was not in the script.
The fans are already campaigning campaigning for you to be bachelorette. Guys, come on, I'm 35. I've not been on a date in over a year. Nah. Do you know what? I don't want a man. I don't want anyone in my space. I like to come home to my beautiful clean house. I have to pick up their I don't want it.
I had some unfinished business here in New York City that I needed to wrap up.
Sierra's unfinished business, shooting the Summer House reunion today. Her estranged bestie, Amanda, will be in the hot seat after starting up a romance with Sierra's ex, West Wilson.
You know, I really feel for Sierra. You know, I don't have a ton of patience for people hooking up with each other's exes.
Our Emily Curl was exclusive with their co-star Jesse Solomon as he kicks off his Happy to Be Here tour Saturday.
What do you say to a lot of the fans that are convinced that you knew more about the situation or more about the timeline?
I was doing detective work, and Wes and Amanda told me it wasn't happening, and that's all I could have done.
I was also with a stunning Charlize Theron who said no shirt, no problem, at the New York premiere of Apex. In the Netflix film out tomorrow, she's being hunted through the woods by Taron Egerton.
You guys were really out in the wilderness for this. We just had Bear Grylls in the studio, and he said you're his dream guest for Running Wild. That's so nice. And he's like, I've been wanting this to happen forever.
She is a badass. She would be unstoppable.
Are you up for the challenge?
Yeah, if I can find a moment. I have 2 teenage daughters that are basically my wild adventure right now. Can he come help me with that?
Do you ever spend time in the wilderness? Do you and your family like to go camping?
I do. I like nature. My girls are teenagers, so they like Sephora right now. It's hard to get them out.
Still ahead.
You know better than that.
The women of Taylor Sheridan's world all in one place. Plus,
this cute little country girl called mine.
Country star Riley Green goes Hollywood.
Ain't that rich?
His acting debut and how E.T. made it a reality.
Everything we talk about ends up happening.
Then,
this is your boy Akon, and this is my E.T. then and now.
Akon on his iconic collabs.
Michael, Lady Gaga, Gwen Stefani.
And the pop star he's pitching now.
If she's listening to this, please reach out to me.
No one brings you closer to Hollywood's biggest stars than E.T.
E.T. Secrets out.
Only on E.T.
I should not tell this story, but I'm going to anyway.
Always on E.T.
Sierra has all the best active and outdoor brands for the super athletic stuff, like running gear for cruising up the trail. Woo! And the super athletic-ish stuff, like fishing gear for chilling by the creek. Nice cast. Fitness apparel to push for higher reps. You got this. And golf balls priced so you can afford to lose one. Or a few. Head to Sierra or Sierra.com for the brands you want at the prices that let you do it all. From athletic to athletic-ish, Sierra's got it.
Get business done with the new American Express Graphite Business Cash Unlimited card. With unlimited 2% cash back on all eligible purchases. Unlimited 5% cash back on flights and prepaid hotels booked through American Express Travel Online. And a flexible spending capacity that can grow with your business. You'll have the confidence to keep building. Apply today and earn a welcome offer of $1,500 cash back after you spend $50,000 in qualifying purchases on your new card within the first 6 months of card membership. Terms apply. Learn more at go.amex/graphite.
Hey everybody, it's Kevin Frazier. The ET Podcast is a great listen when you're on the go, but the TV show, even better to watch every weekday when you're at home. Check your local listings for where ET airs in your market or go to etonline.com.
Loved it, watched it, ate it up.
Posing like TV's Spice Girls, the icons of Taylor Sheridan's universe assembled for this Paramount Plus panel event. The Madisons' Bo Garrett, Landman's Michelle Randolph and Allie Larder, and Lionesses Zoe Saldana and Nicole Kidman. Zoe revealing how a late text to Taylor changed everything.
And I'm like, hey, did you cast it? And he goes, I'm waiting on you.
Man, sisters are doing it for themselves. I love that photo. All right, down to the country music sensation adding his talents to Taylor's universe. Our Cassie Delora is with him.
I want you in the worst way.
Riley Green's the first country artist since Taylor Swift to land back-to-back solo written #1s. And now he's made his acting debut opposite his real-life buddy, Luke Grimes, in Marshals.
I look like I'm gonna suck start my pistol to you?
I just hadn't seen you in a decade.
I met in Nashville and we wrote some songs together, and that was where my acting kind of started, was me mentioning to him that was something I was interested in. I'll clear out now.
Well, I just felt bad for the guy, you know? Seemed like he needed a job, honestly. No, I'm kidding.
He's an incredibly talented guy. He's not bad looking either, you know, so that helps.
It's nice to know someone.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that helped quite a bit. I think you kind of steered me in that direction a little bit too.
Listen, I may have planted the seed a while ago.
Taylor Sheridan's got projects left and right. We could phone a friend.
You set it up. Here we are.
Where is my cut?
If I had it my way.
Riley will be performing his new song My Way on Sunday night's episode on CBS and Paramount Plus. You can also catch him on his Cowboy as It Gets tour and performing at Stagecoach this weekend. Plus, he's up for 4 ACMs. That award show streams May 17th on Prime. Shania Twain is hosting the ACM Awards. Look at you. That says it all.
Yeah. It's not a lot of names that do that to me, but Shania Twain's one of them.
Coming up, Miami Vice is back and getting a big screen reboot.
It's a huge honor.
The cast and release date revealed. Plus, only E.T. can take you back to where it all began.
A hard-edged, hard-living, hard-partying kind of guy.
Then, an all-new E.T. Then and Now with Akon.
How many wives do you have?
No comment.
His next chapter and a very different love life he's defending.
Yeah, he gonna show up with all his wives.
Fingers crossed for that Miami Vice reboot. It'd be fun to be part of that franchise, right?
Appreciate it, man.
How was Miami Vice, man? How was that?
It's official. Austin Butler and Michael B. Jordan will play Crockett and Tubbs in the film reboot titled Miami Vice 85. And we might have enlisted a close family ally to help seal the deal, Michael's mama, Donna.
We would like to see him play Tubbs. Do you think so? Miami Vice? Yes. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna put that bug right in that ear. Anything for you.
I would be thrilled to have, either of those in the movie.
F1 and Top Gun Maverick director Joseph Kosinski also got his wish. The guys start production later this year, shooting in IMAX for release August 6th, 2027.
Freeze it! Miami Vice.
He's a New York street cop. I kind of look at him like a cat with 9 lives.
Well, Sonny Crockett he's a hard-edged, hard-living, hard-partying kind of guy.
E.T. was on set of the Emmy-winning series with Philip Michael Thomas, who's now a singer, and Don Johnson.
Would you be involved?
It ain't Miami Vice. It was a profound event in my life. It was like one of those gifts that just keeps on giving.
We got company.
Listen, I'm just gonna say it. I think it's perfect casting. I'm so ready for this. Let's start shooting. All right, now let's throw it back to the Smack That rapper who's taking us on a wild trip down memory lane and beyond with our Kevin Frazier.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy Akon, and that's right. This is my E.T. then and now. For life.
You made history in 2006 and 2007. I Want to Love You and Smack That.
Right.
Held the top 2 spots
Man.
on the Billboard. Then you turned around and did it again the next year with Don't Matter and Sweet Escape.
I would say things that people would say or think in their mind but would never say, and I just said it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Being in a strip club and seeing the baddest chick and be like, I just said it, like, oh damn, I smacked that.
You have collaborated with so many different people. Let's start with Eminem.
Oh, he's brilliant.
Snoop.
That's Unc right there, that's my dog.
Lady Gaga.
Ooh, iconic.
Gwen Stefani.
That's my bestie.
What was Michael like? Because you really worked with him.
Like, he just was the best person ever. He had no ego. Like, he was so, open-minded, like, he would try anything.
All right, so we're gonna take a trip down memory lane. Do you remember your very first, or one of your early E.T. interviews?
Man, that was a while ago.
Did you ever get nervous when you're looking out there? Never, ever, ever?
Yeah, I still look the same.
Last time you were nervous?
Never.
That is you at the Grammys. Look at me now.
I think I might look better now than I did back then.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself.
You're going out on tour with Neo.
Yeah, that's my dog, man.
Tell me, how many wives y'all taking?
You mean how many wives is he taking?
Right. He gonna show up with 3 wives. How many wives do you have?
No comment.
Their 65-date tour, which kicks off today, is part of a new chapter for the singer, whose wife filed for divorce in September after nearly 3 decades of marriage. The father of 9 is also dropping a new album, Beautiful Day, tomorrow.
Your kids Are they in the business?
Yeah, they all in the business.
Will they take songs?
I would take songs from them.
Really?
Man, I go to them for inspiration these days.
Who's the artist out there you want to work with?
I love Britney. Honestly, if she's listening to this, Britney, please reach out to me. I really want to work with her because I know it's still there. She got it. She just needs to be supported by something that believes in her.
Still ahead, the wedding singer versus the boy bander.
It's my song. I wrote it.
A sneak peek at the film that has Paul Rudd and Nick Jonas facing off.
Do you think it is easy to turn a song into a hit?
It's all about good rest in tonight's 60 Seconds of Steals with MorningSave.com and their ambassador, Amy Paffrath. Starting it off with a little piece of luxury that everyone deserves to enjoy. This 3-piece luxe jersey sleep set from Moonstruck is made with soft, lightweight fabric that's perfect for cozy nights and lazy days. We have 4 styles and sizes small to 3X. The top and bottom are both relaxed fit, and the robe hits nicely at the knee. What's our steal? We've seen this set for as high as $98, but we have them for $24.99. And for proper rest, you need the right comforter. So I brought the New York & Company Allura Down and Duck Feather Comforter. This is made with 100% premium pre-washed cotton, giving it that soft, breathable feel you want night after night. And it's stuffed with 80% white duck down and 20% down alternative, offering a cozy balance of warmth and lightness. We've seen these for as high as $200, but we have the Queen or the King for $49.99. That's up to 75% off. Get these steals while supplies last at morningsave.com.
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
From sauce to dust to nuggets, it's Taco Bell's new Diablo Dusted Crispy Chicken Nuggets. Are they mild? If they were mild, they'd have to change the name to Little Rascal Nuggets or Minor Nuisance Nuggets. Definitely Diablo. New Diablo Dusted Crispy Chicken Nuggets, a brand new classic. Only at Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time and while supplies last.
Amazon presents Jeff versus Taco Truck Salsa. Whether it's Verde, Roja, or the orange one. For Jeff, trying any salsa is like playing Russian roulette with a flamethrower. Luckily, Jeff saved with Amazon and stocked up on antacids, ginger tea, and milk. Habanero? More like habanero, yes. Save the everyday with Amazon.
Hey everybody, it's Kevin Frazier. The ET Podcast is a great listen when you're on the go, but the TV show, even better to watch every weekday when you're at home. Check your local listings for where ET airs in your market or go to etonline.com.
All right, we leave you now with Paul Rudd versus Nick Jonas. Your first look at their new movie, Power Ballad. Night, everybody.
You're not just some boy band guy. And you are too good for that wedding band.
Fate brought them together.
It's about you. So good.
Until one song tore them apart.
It's my song. I wrote it.
I think he did everybody a favor.
The musical comedy, which debuted at South by Southwest, already has a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Just wanted it so bad, you know?
Having my name on that song would have changed my life!
Certainly not the climax of a story, I think.
Yeah, we think Nick will right that wrong. Power Ballad arrives in select theaters May 29th and nationwide June 5th.
So what are my options?
I'm afraid you don't have any options, Mr. Power. Legally speaking.
What about illegally speaking?
When beloved family patriarch Gary Ferris went missing, his family looked everywhere on their property until they came across something horrifying. It's a homicide.
Absolutely.
The blame game in this family went round and round. This is Blood is Thicker, the Ferris wheel.
Don't see how anyone can look at this story and think they were happy.
Binge the full series, Blood is Thicker, The Ferris Wheel, on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
CBS Thursdays, are you ready for something new? Well, CBS is all new, all night. It starts with the new episode of TV's #1 comedy, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. And then, you might just die laughing, because our favorite ghosts are back new too. Then, we follow up the funny with some good mystery, when Kathy Bates returns on a new Matlock, and with Carrie Preston on the case in a new Elsbeth. It's all new. CBS Thursdays, 8/7 Central, and streaming on Paramount+.